I'm Elliot Kleinberg, and this is Something Went Horribly Wrong, a blog about better writing. Segment 86, Without Fear or... Now, the Horribly Wrong team has defined a cliche as a phrase that was really good the first time someone said it, and then everyone liked it, and then it got overused. Through the vast archives of newspapers.com, we went through the world's newspapers for more than 2 centuries and found one particular phrase that it seemed people, especially politicians and lawyers, really liked. Now, most sources date its origin to Adolph Ochs, who promised it to readers when he acquired the New York Times in 1896. But we found it as far back as 1809. Ready? March 2023, Fox Corporation CEO Lachlan Murdoch. A news organization has an obligation, and it is an obligation, to report the news fulsomely, wholesomely, and without fear or favor. January 23, Robert Hur, special prosecutor in the probe of classified documents found in the office and home of President Joe Biden. I intend to follow the facts swiftly and thoroughly without fear or favor. September 2009, retiring Manhattan District Attorney Robert Morgenthau, as Cyrus Vance Jr., won a Democratic primary to succeed him. He'll support the best staff in the country investigating and prosecuting cases without fear or favor. June 2000, Western Montana judicial candidate Vincent J. Kozakowicz. I believe a district judge should treat all persons equally and render decisions without fear or favor. October 1992, Clifford W. Taylor, judge and candidate for the Michigan Court of Appeals. My reputation is without blemish, and I serve as a judge in an unbiased fashion without fear or favor of anyone. March 1988, resigning Assistant U.S. Attorney General William Weld. I am grateful to have been charged with the responsibility of seeing that justice be done without fear or favor. August 1980, Georgia Federal Judge Wilbur Owens. When I took the oath of office, I vowed to try cases without fear or favor. May 1973, U.S. Senate GOP leader Hugh Scott on the Watergate investigation. It must proceed without fear or favor. December 1961, Tampa Mayor Julian Lane. It is our obligation to provide enforcement of the law without fear or favor. September 1948, Judge Marion S. Boyd on the retirement of William McCahan as U.S. Attorney for the Memphis area. Bill conducted the office on a high plane, prosecuting cases without fear or favor. December 1938, Lancaster, Pennsylvania Police Commissioner Albert Carlson. Parking violations will be prosecuted without fear or favor. December 1927, New York Supreme Court Justice Townsend Scudder on appointing a special counsel to investigate a sewer project fraud scandal. When Governor Smith requested me to undertake this investigation, he told me he wanted the truth, and it was my task to find it without fear or favor. November 1910, New York gubernatorial candidate Henry L. Stimson. If elected, I shall administer the office with an earnest and conscientious aim to be governor of the entire people without fear or favor. May 1901, E.R. Bryson, candidate for police judge in Oregon. If elected, I pledge myself to a faithful discharge of the duties of the office without fear or favor. April 1882, campaign ad for Minneapolis mayoral candidate Charles M. Loring, referring to a ban on Sunday liquor sales. If elected, I shall use every legal power of the executive branch of the city government to enforce that ordinance fair and impartially without fear or favor. November 1860, editorial in the Vicksburg, Mississippi Daily Whig. Have we a government? Have we laws? Have we a president? Is he sworn to administer those laws without fear, favor, or affection? These are questions of grave importance in this crisis. They were talking about the Civil War coming up. August 1842, President John Tyler. This is a matter for the people and states to decide, but until they shall have decided, I shall feel myself bound to execute, without fear or favor, the law as it has been written by our predecessors. December 1809, notice by Wilkes Barre, Pennsylvania tavern owner George Taylor on unpaid bar tabs. If this request is not promptly complied with by that time, a prosecution will be entered without fear or favor against every delinquent. Next time a train walking along the tracks? I'm Elliot Kleinberg. Visit www.ekfla.com. That's ekfla.com.